Welcome to a Mode, a platform where young ladies come to get motivated. In today's video, we shall discuss 16 lady etiquettes for a high-class woman. If you asked someone about what it takes to be a high-class lady, you would probably get answers like good manners, polished looks, a perfect sense of style and elegance, or a ton of self-esteem. And while these are huge advantages indeed, if you asked us, we would say that having self-respect and lady etiquette is something that comes first. If you want to act, look and feel like a high-class lady, it's important to develop a sense of what is good and appropriate in every situation. Now, don't get us wrong. We're not telling you to always follow these lady rules, and in fact, we also think it's absolutely wonderful to be a rule breaker sometimes, but it feels so good to have principles and lady rules to live by. Also, there are some things that are so basic, so primary, so essential, that every self-respecting lady should know them by heart. Don't believe us? Try implementing these lady rules and etiquette tips in your life, and consequently you will see that people will start to look at you differently, you will start to value yourself more. Kindness to other people will bring kindness back to you. Most importantly, you will notice how good it feels to have principles and self-respecting rules to live by. This video will help you to learn what basic manners, etiquette and ladylike behavior is, and show you 16 beautiful lady etiquette rules that will lift your whole life up. So, what does etiquette mean? Etiquette is defined as an unwritten code of behaviors, designed to ease social interactions in both our personal and business lives. Simply speaking, people refer to etiquette rules to know how they should behave in a particular situation in order to avoid misconceptions and to feel more adequate in a social setting. What is lady etiquette? Lady etiquette is a little bit different from regular social etiquette. Lady etiquette involves general ladylike behavior rules, example like how to eat, stand, sit or walk elegantly, and personal rules that help a lady protect, exercise, and show respect to herself and others. It's not just manners, but modern lady etiquette is more than knowing how to keep an elegant posture or what to say in social conversation. Things like self-worth, self-love, kindness, and courtesy, and personal space limits, boundaries are just as important. What is a classy lady? A classy lady is a woman who has undeniable dignity and sophistication in anything she does. She knows how to navigate life with elegance and moderation while staying true to her personal protocol, lady rules she likes. You may recognize classy women by noticing those who lift themselves and others up. Such women are smart and they enjoy their intelligence. They are generous, kind and gracious. Next, let's see how you can become a high-class woman yourself, by following a few confident and simple rules. What makes a woman classy? There are many ways to appear elegant with clothes. However, there are a lot of other things that can make you look, feel, and act like a high-class, elegant woman. Things that make a woman classy would be good taste in clothes, looks, accessories, home, and even life choices, ability to make things beautiful with simplicity rather than complexity, gracious behavior and kind communication with others, ability to control her actions and emotions, to stay graceful in difficult situations, intelligence and sharp mind, politeness, tidy and polished looks. Let's begin with 16 lady etiquette rules to master if you want to be a truly high-class lady. 1. Improve your posture. Having good posture is an important part of being classy. Make sure to keep your back straight, whether you're sitting down or standing up, and to avoid slouching at all costs. Slouching is a sign of laziness and bad manners, so make sure you keep your spine straight and your head up as much as you can. When sitting, don't cross one leg on the other. Instead, cross them at the feet and not behind the chair. Try doing this when you're by yourself, too, so you get used to doing it in front of others. 2. Maintain good hygiene. This means showering every day, and always wearing clean clothes, without stains. If you're doing something where you'll get dirty, change right after. If you're in a situation where you'll get sweaty like, for example, a dance or playing a sport like tennis, bring an extra shirt just in case. 3. Be well groomed. Body odor and smelly underarms can be embarrassing and uncomfortable, especially when you are at a social event or out with your friends or family. Therefore, maintaining good hygiene is vital. For starters, you can use a mild soap or purifying shower gel to eliminate dirt, germs, and help keep your body odor in check. Wear mildly refreshing or floral fragrances and perfumes to enhance your natural smell. A crucial grooming tip is to maintain well-trimmed, clean nails. Trim and shape your nails regularly and file them with a nail filer carefully to even out their shape. Cracked or dry skin can make you look shabby and affect your overall appearance. Therefore, having a dedicated skincare routine should be a crucial part of your personal grooming regime. Your hair can make or break the way you look. So while talking about personal grooming tips, maintaining healthy locks has to be on the list. Shampoo your hair regularly with a mild shampoo that suits your hair type. Massage your scalp and hair with natural oils to boost blood circulation and keep frizz and split ends away. Brush your hair several times a day, if need be, and be prepared to put your hair up again if bits are falling out. Don't brush your hair in public, though, because it could be seen as undignified. Wait until you're alone in the bathroom to do it. While you look after your skin, include your feet too. Indulge in nourishing pedicures weekly to get rid of all the dirt and germs from your feet, and apply moisturizers to keep them soft and supple. 4. Dress appropriately. Overdressing, wearing too much makeup, or wearing too many jewelry pieces can make you look like you're trying too hard to impress. But a high-class lady doesn't need to prove her worth to anyone, she knows she is worthy already. If you value yourself, you can easily look your best by wearing adequate clothing, well-trimmed nails, and just the right amount of accessories and makeup. A sprint of good quality perfume, a high-quality handbag and shoes, and it is enough in most settings. Always remember, less is more. Plus, it's a safe way to look elegant and not overdone on any occasion. 5. Always use refined language. Don't swear or use crude expressions. Profanity is one of the least ladylike traits. If you feel that your conversation becomes very dull without the use of profanity, remember that this is just temporary. As you substitute in non-profane expressions, you will find your language becoming more specific, more expressive, and more interesting. 6. Be punctual. This is one of the most basic etiquette rule, which applies equally to both women and men. It is one of those common-sense etiquette rules, but lately, people seem to forget this and not follow diligently. When you arrive late at a meeting or event, you promote a negative perception of your personality and suggest that you do not value the event or people involved at all. Don't forget that people spend their time and energy creating that event or party, and the last thing everyone can do is show a little respect and show up on time. Set a lady rule and be that high-class lady who is never late. 7. Keep your word. Debts or promises, doesn't matter, when it comes to lady rules of high-class women, keeping your word is essential. If you can't keep your word, you will seem to be less trustworthy. And if you can't keep a promise, then it's better to not promise at all. 8. Be courteous. A true lady stands out by being gracious. A very important lady rule is to always treat others in the way you expect to be treated. Look to be kind and generous, and behave in a positive manner with those around you. Of course, don't let anyone step on your head too. If someone is treating you badly, there is no need to ignore it or be okay with it. Setting healthy personal boundaries is also a sign of a classy lady who knows her values and her worth. 9. Say please and thank you. This should have been lady rule number 1, right? Having manners and learning etiquette always starts with saying please and thank you. People constantly put effort into something that affects you, and it's a very positive and beautiful rule to thank them for even the smallest things they've done for you. It shows that you value others, their efforts, and have gratitude for the efforts they take towards you. 10. Put your mobile phone down. The tendency to keep your phone close has kind of transformed into a habit. Checking social media, emails, apps, and news, those things are important, but they should have their own time and place. It's quite an offensive habit if you do this around others. This is one of the basic lady rules to always remember. At any gathering, meeting, or event, leave your mobile phone aside. This will say a lot about you, including the fact that you value people more than a piece of technology. But what if my friends are doing this to me? You ask. What if they are using their phones all the time, even when we're having a conversation? We know, it's rude. In that case, you can ask them if they are bored with you, or if something very important happened that they're required to use their phone. Usually, this question is enough to signal to them that you're a little disappointed or feel unimportant. If they care about you, they will put their phones down. 11. Don't drink too much alcohol. Meeting with friends, having fun, or going to all sorts of social events is completely fine. And we do love a glass of wine here and there. But the lady rule here is to remember that there's a line you should never cross. You know what we are talking about. Getting completely wasted makes you look like you disrespect yourself a lot. It is kind of trashy behavior. Drink as much as you need to have a little fun, but not as much for you to start talking nonsense or stagger around the room, throw up all around, and you need two people to get you home. Another lady rule suggests that it's not a great idea to drink from a bottle. You must use a proper glass while in company. 12. Pay attention to those around you and yourself. We're rarely alone, and we're constantly in company of other people. Be a high-class lady by respecting yourself, other people, and your surroundings. Follow a few other basic rules, like when in company of other people, like don't interrupt conversations. Don't leave your dishes unwashed if you're living with a roommate. Don't focus only on yourself, and pay attention to everyone and everything around you. Make sure you're not making anyone uncomfortable with your behavior. At the same time, don't forget that you are equally important. In fact, you're the most important person, and it should not sound selfish. Taking care of your own well-being is just as important, because if you forget to help yourself, you won't be able to help others. You will simply lack physical and emotional energy. 13. Stand up for yourself with dignity. Being classy and polite does not in any way mean being a pushover or voicing opinions that are not your own. If you think that your opinions may be too forceful or may be hurtful to those present, do not lie, but change the topic to something else. If someone asks an impolite question, do not feel obliged to answer, make a joke, or endeavor to turn the question around. When you do stand up for yourself, state your case without resorting to name-calling or getting overly emotional. 14. Be well read. Read novels to find role models for etiquette and good manners. Reading classic novels also has the benefit of making you a well-informed lady, and there is nothing classy about ignorance. It will also make you able to make more sophisticated conversation. 15. Get rid of trashy habits. If you really want to be classy, then you have to get rid of a few things that may be making you look less classy than you really are. Some of the things that you need to avoid, like loudly smacking your gum, loudly chewing your food, burping in public, giving people the finger, cursing, rolling your eyes, farting in public, picking your nose, kissing in public. 16. Eat elegantly. Okay, we are so not going to talk about dozens of different spoons and forks you should know of. However, there are a few fundamental lady rules which are perfectly fitting for men too, which we recommend memorizing. They're just as important in modern times as they were important in the past. Basic eating etiquette for a ladylike. Don't chew with an open mouth, don't talk with a full mouth, use both a knife and a fork in social setting. Use a napkin to clean up around your mouth while eating. Eat slowly and with small bites, avoid placing or using your personal items like bags, phones, and wallets at the dinner table. Eating and chatting is perfectly fine, but just don't forget to keep eye contact. Wait for the host or hostess before starting to eat. Other etiquette tips to keep your life classy. These are other little social etiquettes and not essentially lady rules, but rather helpful things you can do to make your life classier, thoughtful, and sophisticated and well bought up. Like carry an umbrella everywhere you go. Rain can happen anytime and ruin even your most perfect look. Protect your private life from strangers. If you're in a social setting with many visitors, try to memorize their names when introduced. This one is hard but very helpful. Going to a party? Bring your party host a gift. If you have received an invitation that asks for RSVP, do it before the final date. If you notice a pregnant woman that needs a seat or any other help, it's kind and classy to help her. To sum up, having high-class etiquette and lady rules shows how much you respect yourself and others around you. As you can see, there's always space for self-improvement. These are fundamental lady etiquette rules you can follow to boost your appearance in other people's eyes and be seen as a truly high-class lady. You can always learn more and benefit from a helpful set of decisions that make your life easier. Try to implement these lady rules into your day-to-day life and soon they will feel like second nature. Always remember, you are a valuable, respectable, and unique lady, just enjoy being it. So, out of these, how many etiquettes do you follow? Comment below. Thank you for watching Ola Mode. Until next time. Bye.